talk, but you're tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God and SamAnt. Everybody listening on YouTube, do me a favor, hit the like button right there and make sure that you share this video. Also, make sure that you journey down into the description box, whatever channel you're watching this on, and check out our full playlist, the Uncensored Truth playlist. That's all our episodes compiled together. Just get lost in it, man. We got a lot of great, content, out there. So definitely, man. SamAnt, I want to talk about this one here, man. Your boy Nicki Minaj. Let's go to the Nicki Minaj situation.
You want to get started with that already?
Let's get on this one, man. I thought
we'd
save it for last.
The cards, whatever they're called.
Yeah, man. And I know you was watching Nicki. I was watching a little bit. She went on live. I think she was at Queen Radio, today, and she started unloading on Cardi B, who we thought wasn't a beef. We swore it wasn't a beef, but
they said it wasn't. They got on us for saying when we said it was.
Right.
They got on us. Oh God.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But we caught it early.
Yes, sir. So we're going to play a little excerpt from Queen Radio right here. We'll leave the link to the full episode. Hopefully it's available at the time. So yeah, I'm going to get your thoughts on this, SamAnt. Nicki Minaj goes in on this one, man. Let's hear it.
That I need to control my fans, but you're not controlling your family when they're calling me saying I'm on stage looking like a crackhead. So what's good, girl? Like, are we going to be, civilized and mature and tell everyone around us to relax or not? Like, what? You got your family saying that I need to control. Ra really, really beat Cardi's ass bad.
Oh.
Like, really bad. And I'm not trying to, and I'm not trying to be messy. You went home and told people that security hit you. And we let that lie continue because of legal reasons. I told Ra, don't tell anyone you hit her because I don't want nobody trying to sue me. Because they're going to come to the person with money. Instead, you went home and told you, I guess you had to look like a gangster in front of your friends and your family and da-da-da. I get it. Ra beat you so bad that I was mad at Ra. Like, Ra, I'm talking about the punches was so hard in your head that I was mad at Ra. I'm like, yo, why'd you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? But Ra didn't like her attitude.
So SamAnt, those clips that we played right there, of course, there's a lot more. You can go to the full Queen Radio episode to get all of the tea. But SamAnt, what do you think about Nicki Minaj coming out and saying that Ra Ali beat the brakes off of Cardi B?
No.
Go ahead.
Well, we don't usually dive into T.O. God. We talked about this, you know what I mean? We wanted them to get to the bars. We wanted them to do this lyrically.
Still none.
We begged them to do this lyrically. We didn't want to do this right here. But it's what we got to do. And now it seems like they genuinely don't like each other.
Yeah,
this is real now. This is out here. We've been saying it, but we didn't want to cause any drama. They don't like each other for whatever they reason. And Cardi was on live, I believe, a week or so ago. Like you said, we see it all, but we don't need to post it all because that's not our lane. This is what we don't gossip. You know what I mean? But she was on there talking about Nicki Minaj's barbs are going on her and blah, blah, blah. A lot of talk. But this right here, this got something on it now. Ra Ali was beating up people, and now she wants to talk. So are we finally going to get to some bars? Or what's next from this is my question.
I don't know, man. It's just like all this stuff. You got Hennessy Carolina with her badass Cardi B, sister, saying that Nicki Minaj gave Cardi's number out, and she scrolled through a little her phone, and you kind of seen the threats and stuff people were sending her. So we was talking about in the car, like, damn, we won't be able to take it. People's hitting your phone up like that. But she's claiming that Nicki Minaj actually put her phone number, out there, and their phone number for people to start hitting them up and threatening them and all that. So pretty crazy.
There's various excerpts, on social media, and you can probably check that on Viral Hip Hop News IG, and as well as Hip Hop News Uncensored IG right now, probably. As far as that comment you just made, Nicki Minaj addressed that, and she said it was no way in hell she would do the number and all that. So she addressed it. We're not going to play that here, but if y'all want to go play that or listen to it on social media, we have that as well available. But she addressed that too and said that never went down. So everything, I mean, she's counterpunching, it seems like, from an outside looking in. But like I said, what comes out of this?
And
what's next?
Also, let's add this part in here because this is a headline that just dropped. Also, they're saying that Nicki Minaj now is offering $100,000 for anybody who will leak the footage of Ra Ali beating up, Cardi B. Now she says, Here we go right here. She says, hold on, where we at? After bringing up the idea, anyone would doubt her claim. Nicki makes the offer. Anybody that will pull up the surveillance footage, I will give them $100,000. And Nicki Minaj allegedly says this during her Queen Radio episode. Now I get it, Sam, man. I get you. You like, this is some bullshit. It's all this gossip and everybody went through the podcast thing. Where is the bars? This is what you get paid to do. Who cares about all this? Who cares if she got beat her up with the lyrics?
Yeah, man.
Is there any chance that anything's coming down the pipeline? Because there was a rumor about a week and a half ago that Cardi B and Meek got a song, and Cardi B went at Nicki on that one. And there was another rumor that Nicki went at Cardi on something else, but we never heard nothing.
I feel like every time Nicki drops an IG post recently, when it comes out the bar, she's throwing them directly at Cardi. Something's coming lyrically. And Cardi wants no smoke with Nicki when it comes to bars, unless she got a mean ghostwriter ready for her, or unless Cardi got something and she really doesn't like this woman, and she got something that really she genuinely can come up with some bars and do this.
She's not a lyricist though. Cardi B not a lyricist like that.
She's not a lyricist.
You know, even her new song that she got out, you know, I'm not throwing no shade. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we're not the shade room or nothing like that. But, you know, it's just like, it wasn't the hottest. It's not the hottest, you know, lyrically.
You know what it told me, oh God? She's going to feed her demographic, no matter what that demographic is. She's going to give them hit after hit in their eyes, and she's going to be in that lane where she's at, and that's not ours. And that's no hate on her. That's for a number of various rappers. You know what I mean? But she is going to be what she is, and she's going to be able to sell and market there. I don't know if she can go at Nicki, and she might know that, and this is why she's doing with Nicki. Not bar for bar.
She can't fuck with her, and Nicki, and this is why I love Nicki, you know, and I will say, I'll ask you in a minute, I'll say Nicki's the queen, you know, right now. We can kind of exclude Remy, whatever she's doing, a podcast thing. God bless her. She went in and she smashed. She did her thing lyrically. She went to work on Nicki Minaj about a year and some change ago. So she solidified in that aspect. But right now, Nicki Minaj has it. She can back it up in the booth. She can back it up with everything, the looks, you know what I mean? The wit, the charm. She's the queen right now. And not to start up, and we ain't not to stir up nothing. These women don't like each other, but we here as true hip hop heads just want to hear bars. SamAnt, who's the queen right now? Nicki or Cardi B?
Nah, it's no doubt when it comes to lyrics, it's Nicki. When it comes to bars, it's Nicki. But this is the thing we talked about months ago on this podcast.
Facts.
There was a lane for both of these women to win and both of these women to excel. And you could see them going on tour and doing their different variation and catering to both of their demographics and winning. This didn't have to come to this. But now that it's here, okay, now there can only be one. It only seems like that. They cannot coexist. So how do you get rid of one or the other? We've seen a lot of rap careers go down the toilet, getting into things just like this. When the bars get too personal and things go outside of the ring, and then the only way you can settle it is in the ring. It's only one can survive. And this looks like a situation where this could be happening. Like I said, we didn't want this. We wanted to see them go out and win together. Both queens win, but they can't coexist in the rap game. No, they won't allow it.
They won't, and it's like it's not going anywhere. It seems like it's just getting worse and worse. And this is only the beginning. I think it's going to spill over into even more. And I think, me personally, that they won't be able to help it. You know, whether it's their teams or just them personally wanting to, you know, just get on wax and just put out a diss song. I'm thinking Nicki Minaj, you know, was going to be throwing shots like crazy. Obviously, I think the one, the song she was when she was on her Instagram Live today, I think that's one right there where she's kind of boasting about her. Yeah. So I love it though.
Does it matter if they don't say it by name though? I mean, she's killing her on Queen Radio, and it's the podcast. We talked about it with Joe and Eminem.
Right.
And a lot of people got on me because I said it was enough, and you said hell no, and the people followed hell no. He needed to come out with some bars. He lost that when it came to that. So is Nicki doing enough just getting on the podcast and cooking it? Because she's cooking her ass podcast. She's cooking her. But if it came podcast to podcast, I have no doubt Cardi B could cook her ass on a podcast. We're talking about bars here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I'd like to see if that footage is gonna come out, $100,000 footage. So
Nicki said she got it too.
Okay, well.
She said she got cameramen, and this is why I feel like this is a gas situation right here. You might be passing some gas, Nicki, on this one, pause, because if you got it, you either drop it, and if you don't care to drop it, like you said, you don't care to drop it. Why you got $100,000 bounty on whoever does drop it?
Right.
You care. You want it out. Now you teasing it. You throwing the meat at the lion. You know Cardi's gonna respond to that.
And she's very emotional and she cares.
She's going to respond to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Is Cardi losing fans by doing this? I mean, because
it's a good question.
I don't want to say Nicki's losing too many fans.
No,
but it does seem like a lot of people are starting to steer on a negative direction toward Cardi. I don't even know if that's justified or not. I don't know yet. But does it seem like she's starting to lose a little bit of flair because of this?
No, it's funny you say that. I was actually reading an article the other day, and the person who's writing the article is pretty much saying there's rumors that this is why we're starting to see with the Migos, the brothers starting to do their separate thing, that they kind of getting tired of all the extracurricular activity with Cardi B, and pretty much her controlling Offset. You know what I mean? Again, it's just a rumor at this point, you know what I mean? But it could be some truth, to what you're saying, definitely, and a lot of that tied in is like people, all this negative stuff ain't good, always good, man. You know what I mean? And I think a sister put a video up. It was a great video where she kind of talked about all the negative pub that Cardi B, and is really looking bad on the label because they just want to see you winning. You know what I mean? They always say that good publicity, any publicity is good publicity. I don't think that's always true. I just think it's how you respond to different things. Now, if Cardi B keeps going with this, I don't know. She could be losing a lot of people.
It's crazy too, because they allowed her to be her. Like where she was winning for being authentic and being genuine to who Cardi B was. So if it was just somebody in her ear that could just keep her out of the nonsense and the little words and could just keep her away from it, she's the kind of woman right now in her height of fame that doesn't need social media. She needs to stay as far away from social media as possible. Focus on your brand, focus on your rap game, focus on your acting, whatever you got going on, because you can make a ton of money. You have people that love your personality. You want them, you got it. But it seems like every time something comes out in social media, that social media bug bites her in the ass every single time, and she does not come out looking good any of the time.
Is it career suicide for Cardi B to be barking up Nicki Minaj's tree?
The way she is, yeah. Okay. And that's not. I don't know if that's a height on Nicki Minaj's power, because I've never seen her in any careers. So I don't want to say she has a resume of ending any careers. She's not whole. She ain't 50. She's never end. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in today's 2018, where everything gets overhyped, when everything is extra sensitive, you can't go certain routes. And you should have just went on wax. You went in there and you tried to throw hands, and that didn't make you look good. And then you just little things aren't making you look good, whether you're right or wrong. And it's not about right or wrong right now. It's not. If whatever you're feeling toward Nicki, you come out of it the best way by coming at her on a record. Pause. Outside of that, that's it.
No doubt. But you're tuned into the Uncensored Truth Podcast with your brother, God, and SamAnt. We going in today on this Monday. Everybody listening on YouTube, please hit the like button and make sure that you share this video. And always, as welcome to my people that's listening on iTunes, we do appreciate you, and go ahead and make sure you share this episode. SamAnt, I want to talk about this one here, man.
You have to take the leap of faith to step out there and trust the fact that these people, us brothers, myself, God, Darren, Kansu, have lived this journey, have been through these experiences, have been through these trials, have learned and have gained success through the formula that we want and wish to provide for you.